Are you thinking about moving to Louisville, Kentucky? Most people focus on the great things about living here, and believe me, there are a lot. But there are definitely a few things that tend to catch people off guard after they move, and some of those can easily turn into regrets. I work with people relocating to Louisville and Southern Indiana all the time, and these are the ones that come up the most. My name is Chris Lectine. I'm a local real estate agent here in Louisville, Kentucky and Southern Indiana, and I help a lot of buyers and sellers, especially people relocating, figure out where they actually want to live. Now, before we get into it, Louisville's a great place to live, but no place is perfect. So the goal here isn't to scare you, it's just to give you the full picture so you know exactly what to expect. All right, regret number one, the humidity. Let's start with the big one here. Summers can get hot, but it's not just the temperature, it's the humidity that really hits you. If you're not used to that, it can take some adjusting. Regret number two, some areas just feel very different. Another big one is not realizing how each different area around Louisville actually feels. You've got the East End, the Highlands, Southern Indiana, and they all have completely different vibes. A lot of people pick one area too quickly and then they realize later that it doesn't exactly meet their lifestyle. Regret number three, older homes. If you're looking for in certain parts of Louisville, especially in areas with more character, you're going to find older homes, which can be great, but they also come with maintenance, updates, and unexpected costs, and that's something that people don't always think about up front. Regret number four, tax differences between Kentucky and Indiana. This is a big one for people relocating, not fully understanding the differences between Kentucky and Indiana. Taxes, insurance, even overall cost of ownership can vary depending on which side you choose, and that can definitely impact your long-term decision. Regret number five, you're going to need a car. Louisville's not really a public transportation city. Outside of a few walkable areas, you're going to need a car to get around, and that's just the reality here. We do have public transportation, but it's not like a big city. And that leads me into number six, expecting a big city. Some people move here expecting that big city feel, and while Louisville has a lot to offer, it's definitely more of a mid-city size with a slower pace. For some, that's exactly what they want. For others, it can just take a little bit of time to get adjusted to that. Number seven, and one that affects my family, allergies. This surprises people, and allergies can be pretty rough here. The Ohio Valley is known for it, so if you're sensitive to that thing, please keep that in mind. We're in that Ohio River Valley, and everything just kind of gets stuck here. Regret number eight, the weather. And it can be a little bit unpredictable here. You can have a 70-degree day one day, and the next day a cold front comes through and you're back to bringing out your cold weather jackets and bundling up. Regret number nine, not looking at Southern Indiana sooner. And this is one I hear a lot. I wish I would have looked at Southern Indiana first. Places like New Albany, Jeffersonville, Floyds Knobs are really close to Louisville, and you can always, almost always, get a little more for your value for your money. And a lot of people overlook it first and end up here anyway. Now again, none of these are deal breakers. They're just things that people don't always think about before moving here. And once you know them ahead of time, you can plan around them and make a much better decision. Louisville is still a great fit if you're looking for affordability, more space, a slower pace of life, and still having access to a city. For a lot of people, it ends up being exactly what they were looking for. We travel a lot, and I've yet to find another place that I love as much as living in Louisville. And whether you're looking in Louisville itself or areas like New Albany, Jeffersonville, or Floyds Knobs, there are a lot of great options. It just comes down to what fits you best. If you're thinking about making a move to Louisville or Southern Indiana and you're trying to figure out where you should be looking, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to answer questions and point you in the right direction.